Hold on. The mic is not.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack.
Goes for a shot! Goal! What
talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Batistuta. Yaya Toure. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Suarez. And this is Batistuta. Yaya Toure.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No foul, says the referee. And this is Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. Vitinha. And this is Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Nedved. He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, to all members
Well,
of the
for me,
crowd,
Peter, things
I'd
have
like to
never
ask
really
you to
got
join
going,
me
but
in
at least
wishing
this
our
will be a good
birthday
time
boy
to
a very
reflect and
special
regroup.
birthday.
I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He is just caressing the ball. Vinicius Junior on a charge down the left. Shoots! No mistake! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Defending was strong and firm. Bruno Fernandes. He shifted it to the flank. And here's Suarez. Araujo was in no mood for any of that. Nedved. Dink through. He has a look out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Not the most accurate pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He has found a way through. Mbappe, can he finish? Sticks it away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Passing is crisp and sharp, chips it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's delightful. It's a good run down the right. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Batistuta. That's at the end. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simple. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any... And he's had a hit! Davis. Now Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. Rijkaard. Saliba. Some really good ball movement. Mohamed Salah. That has not gone well. Pedri. Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Davis. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davis. And that's aimed in. Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Haaland is onto this. No goals as yet. Now it's Raul. And he cuts out the supply. Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. Raul. Raul proves just a little bit too strong. It's Raul! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Raul simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Now it's Forlan. That is a great pick out. He's had a shot! Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Mbappe. Raul, and the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time.
Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Mohamed Salah. Davids, and it's Bellingham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Good ball, good take. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's on it, can he get away?
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He's through here. Face to face with... It's Luis Suarez! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's in on decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very important.
Luis Suarez! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Now it's Raul. Raul. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Paris Saint-Germain really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Great vision, looking for the run, and he welcomes it in, and he's straight offside. Cannavaro. Davis. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe!
Oh, great feat, that.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
There's
Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great.
Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a good ball out wide. That's going to go a long way. And it's Hullet. Back they go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Chiesa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And this is Vieri. Nicely weighted ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Great defending, strong and determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Forlan. Still goalless at the moment. Chiesa is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in, floated through, and he welcomes it in, and the shot! Rijkaard. Chiesa proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Forlan. Cafu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Forlan. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. And this is Forlan. Hullet looking for the run. Yamal. Beckenbauer gets a foot in here. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Nedved. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick reminder
And
today
engrossing
that
half,
parking in
but
the
we're
area
still
around
where we
the stadium
started,
is strictly
0-0.
forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Out towards the flank. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Picked out brilliantly. Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
15, Gabriel Batistuta.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's a sharp little ball here. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's running through.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's slung out wide. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Played out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Vieira gets rid without sophistication.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Lovely pass, but can he get there? 1-0 as we head towards the end. And it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe.
Italy really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Bellingham. Quality ball. Out towards the flank.
2 added minutes
It's a little
has
off
been
target.
indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Chiesa. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Just a quick announcement. We
Batistuta
would like to
taking in the
inform you that
accolades, having been
CCTV
named
is
man
now
of the
in
match,
operation for
and
your
deservedly
safety.
so.
Come on and shh.
I gotta go to the gym, nigga.
Yeah, man, yeah, man. Who wants to play? Hello, hello. Bitch better watch that tongue. Fuck, better watch his mouth. Bro, he messed up my thing, bro. Change formation. Who said they wanted to play? Where's Lee Dixon? Is it? Oh, there you go. We're gonna replace him with Davids. Okay, let's go.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Boca Juniors.
So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. And that gets things running.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
The most accurate pass. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Ribery. Camavinga. And here's Batistuta. He was under real pressure there. And that's a good ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Greenwood. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Greenwood. Camavinga, probing pass. And that's been won straight back. Greenwood going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Batistuta. And here's Lopez. Now he's got space here. Shot could be... Tries a shot! Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. And here's Suarez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Batistuta. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez driving forwards. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello, attendees. This is
still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta gets good distance on it. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, that's been intercepted. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. And that is as far as they're going to go.
71,550.
Vardiol. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Fermin! Has another go! Caught offside that time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Greenwood.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Lopez. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ribery is the guilty party there. And here's Suarez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Now this could be a chance. Batistuta! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
It's played through for him. Davis.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Oh, that was vital. And now the breakaway. Iniesta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? That's been cut out, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Suarez. And here's Mbappe. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Batistuta. Del Piero. Bellingham. Ruben Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Looking to play him in. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Batistuta. Number 11, Rafael Leao. Number 7, Del Piero. Number 8, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 9, Suarez. Number 18, Van Nistelrooy. Number 10, Messi.
There's the start of the second half.
Scholes.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. was no routine save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That's a throw. Lovely bit of skill. Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. And it's Bellingham. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gravenberg has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Cannavaro cuts it out. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Gravenberg. Look at the speed. It's Luis Suarez! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net.
Oh, smashing header! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in a great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's had a shot! No mistake! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter.
And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Roberto Carlos, Peter, might have had more of an impact on the world game than any other fullback before.
Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but there could be danger here. And he's there to clear it. Messi, and the shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Smiles broad and beautiful. David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, good ball! This might spell danger. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Belletti. Quarter of an hour played. Good ball, good take. Baresi gets across and deals with it. Mbappe has it in a wide position. That'll be a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Gets his head on it! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Paris Saint-Germain grow into the lead. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Mbappe, he's found a way through. Shot a goal! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's searching through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 3 minutes added
Baresi
time.
makes the interception. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And this could be the final action of the first half. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Paris Saint-Germain lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Luis Suarez. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is Luis Suarez! And he can clear it away. Conte. David Villa, he's found a way through. Chance! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Royce. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has not gone well. Cannavaro looking understandably energised after his goal. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. Great chance! Really well taken goal. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Cafu. David Villa receives it in a good position here. Cafu. Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi just eases him off the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness,
I'd like to draw your attention
relentlessness.
to the screen right now for
Luis
information
Suarez,
on our
very
shuttle bus
much the
service.
hero in this game. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team. And then all that flair.
Yeah, it seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he... Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Hernandez. And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, They say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 17 minutes.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Good ball, good take. There's a no-nonsense tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Spread neatly. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Scholes. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Luis Suarez. And it's Messi. Now it's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Neves, who does have an assist to his name. And the pass is intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Bale. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Elects to cross. Cleared away. Mbappe. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And just a quick reminder.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Turns and goes back. This looks promising. Bale, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Bale. Oh, what has happened here? Bale! Goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Batistuta. Scholes. Messi. Ambitious ball here. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Bale! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Takes the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
A probing pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Oh, that is a nice touch. Hoisted in. Up he goes! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a searching pass. And this is Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bruno Fernandes is in a really good position out wide. Scholes. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's a goal kick. Scholes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
2 added minutes has been
Now here's a good
indicated.
battle, bicep to bicep. And no, he's seen through all of that. And it's been played through. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made...
He's having a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bellingham. Saliba. And here's Bellingham. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Batistuta herring after the ball here. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can, and claimed it back swiftly. Pelé providing an outlet on that flank. David Villa! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Played out wide.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. From Khan. Bellingham.
Paris Saint-Germain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And this is Raul. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Can they get him away? And this is Batistuta, and the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser and with chance for a shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ruben Neves tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's cut it out. Cannavaro. Cafu. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
3 minutes at a
No,
time.
that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele puts his foot on the gas. Dembele. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a
Hello,
really good
everybody,
one.
and please join me in wishing
Caution
a happy
certainly not on the
wedding
agenda
anniversary
here
for one of our
from both
fan club
sides.
members.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 14, Batistuta. Coming on to replace him is number 17, David Villa.
Here we go again then.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Ruben Neves. Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Villa, looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a searching pass. Khan claims comfortably. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Cafu. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. David Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's surging through. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
He's tried one! Brilliant from Pele! A finish of true class! And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Koundé gets over and intercepts.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Las Vegas Lights nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nicely
2
weighted ball.
minutes has been indicated.
Now, can he find a finish? Cafu. Now it's Villa. Saliba makes... And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Suarez. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good ball! Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just about within shooting range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe. Cafu. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a searching pass. Always onto this. Always been... And Batistuta! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And this is Luis Suarez. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Real chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. This is Batistuta.
That was lovely, that.
He's beaten the last man. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cleared without complication. Played into space.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Good ball, good take. Paris Saint-Germain with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. And smartly reclaimed. Ambitious ball here. Some resolute defending there. Bellingham. And here's Suarez. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Going to be disappointed with that. Paris Saint-Germain do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
That's a cute ball. Great vision. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.